We registered Control and Archer, and our first opponent is Intaro Thomas. He registered Archer and Scout. So this ought to be an interesting matchup. Kind of wish I would have started with the Elixir, but it is what it is.
The Night Mother will guide us.
That Ungolem right off the bat, though, seems good.
My friend would like to say hello.
Seems pretty good.
What have we here? For the Black Hand.
If we take the trade, I mean, the question is, do I really care about this guy enough to trade in and just leave the Harpy on the board, or do I save the Harpy to slow down something worse? I think we save it. I think we do nothing here. It's 1 damage, and if he plays something else, we can always Harpy it and then retrade in.
My scales move in shadow.
Can't let that hit us. I mean, I guess we could. It's also not necessarily the end of the world, but... Alright, that's a legitimate problem. He must have hit that off of this. Well, since we've got 2 jabs in hand, we're obviously not getting one of those off of a Prophecy. This takes 8 damage off the board.
My scales move in shadow. The Hist provides.
Alright. If I play a Frosty here, potentially trades with both. If I play a Frosty here, potentially gives us Tribune the following turn. So we could Frosty and Firebolt. The Tribune would only... Tribune on the Atronach, though, would only get us back 5 health, and we would still have this to deal with. So it actually does nothing for us, right? Like, that's a net 0. So I think the actual play is this, and even though it feels really bad to Firebolt one of these, this at least requires him to do 1 more damage to it. So I think that's the right play there. That early Bone Golem, oh, that was probably a play mistake. I probably should have put that here. Because if I was planning on tribuning here anyway, then that's 3 more health I could have gained.
The Hist provides.
They cannot hope to outwit me.
That was a mistake.
Well, I think we know that we're doing this. I think we know that we're doing this.
Burn it all to the ground.
I think we do that. potentially gives us a 2-for-1 here. This here. These two can hopefully double trade into this. Biggest problem is that we're still quite a few... Yeah, I said potentially. We're still quite a few turns away from Manticoras coming online. You know, an Ice Storm would have been fantastic. Just trying to think this through. How do we stem the bleeding the most? We do this, we do this. I think that we also do this.
Burn it all to the
Because
ground.
we still kind of need the health. Those kinsmen represent a real problem for us, potentially. We've at least made him chew through a fair number of resources, but he still has a pretty quality board. Ice Storm would be welcome. I mean, I know that we would still take 6 from it, but we could clear the board and then potentially answer with Manticoras.
Dumont, take you!
Wow. So he opted to not trade with the Tribune, huh?
All too simple.
There's the Ice Storm we need, even though it's going to be painful as all get up.
Now you will see real power.
Oh, you got a discounted Blood Magic Lord too, huh? Alright, the Blood Magic Lord is a legitimate problem. Because it takes Ice Storm off the table, realistically. We have to deal with it. Just don't know if I'm dealing with it with a Javelin or a Dawn's Wrath yet. So let's... Firebolt was not what we needed there. We needed health ever so badly. Well, at this point, all we can do is hope that he didn't get drain life. If he got drain life, then we're basically hosed. I think what we hope that he got is the 5/5 guard guy.
My scales move in shadow.
The Hist provides.
The waters of life.
Again, we still didn't get any health. Probably as good of time as any to use the Ice Storm as opposed to the Wrath. But being at 4 is a real problem.
Your storm is no match for mine.
Being at 4 is a real problem because Tazcad wins him the game.
The waters of life. So,
Come on, potion.
been written.
That's not a potion. Cannot find health. We have 3 potions and 2 tribunes left in there somewhere. Alright, we're at least temporarily protected from Tazcad. I don't think I can actually afford to attack him until I can get a Tribune for the health, because even when I attack him, I don't want to give him more cards.
My Arcade's beard. This day will be mine.
We're very much also fighting against Blood Magic Lord, right? If he draws another one and that gets him Drain Life. Kind of hoses us. 25 cards left in deck. So we have a 20% chance to draw what we need.
Is my cloak.
There we go.
Burn it all to the ground.
Alright, that gives us some breathing room. And I think that we jab this and take this. That gives us the breathing room that we were looking for.
My sword has
I will
itches.
protect the hist. No prisoners.
My friend would like to say hello.
Let's see what we get. I don't think we give him runes quite yet. I think we wait one more turn.
I lurk in the shadows, waiting.
Bone Colossus, huh? Well, we have Priest into Odiving, which kills everything but the Bone Colossus. But I'm probably okay with that. So I think now is when we start whacking him.
No prisoners.
By the power of Akatosh!
By the aid of
I actually
fire.
drew it off the top deck. Alright, Odiving. Odiving, not necessary. Alright. Game 1 of round 1 goes to us. So here we go. I'm actually half tempted to keep... I mean, I don't think I need to keep both of them. Yeah, I think that's better. That's a tough mulligan decision there. Well, that makes it a moot point anyway. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
If I fall, the hist will reclaim me. If I fall, the hist will reclaim me.
Alright, I guess we try to trade there.
By Arcay's beard, this day will be mine.
Chaos, thank you. Khajiit has had enough.
I don't really feel like wasting the spinner to poke him is worth it. Whereas this means I can...
Of course I'm on your side.
If he trades into either one, I can potentially trade there, so... Oh. Alright.
Confound you!
The Viper's legitimate.
The forest
This feels
will
like
not
such a
suffer
waste,
your
but... It's the only way I keep pressure, I think. Alright, so he's running Vipers. I wonder if he's running a full complement. It wouldn't shock me. I think it's kind of underrated.
Confound you! The forest is my cloak.
Alright, we ate a Leaf Lurker.
The day is mine.
Just tell me who needs bludgeoning.
Alright, now what we really need is a Jarl for more gas, because the problem is he's hitting high Magicka with lots of cards in hand, and we don't have nearly enough pressure.
Duma, take you! Confound you! By Arcay's beard, this day will be mine. Feel my wrath.
He's gonna get 4 back from the bat. There's not much I can do about that. I think we do that instead of the Cliff Racer. Really could use a Jarl, though. I don't think we're going to see one. We got 3 deep, though, so if we can crack one more rune, Burn and Pillage becomes decent. Though the Hist Mages are still a problem. This is just a tough matchup for us. This is much better against Control Mage than it is Scout, so... Ew. We're about to get Witched plus Leaf Lurkered. Yep.
The forest is my cloak. Found you!
Well...
Of course I'm on your side.
We might be a bit behind now, gang. He's got a better board, and he's at 8 with a much better top end than us.
Confound you!
I will protect the hist. The waters of life.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
By Stendar's mercy.
Yeah. I'm not sure we're coming back from this one. This is kind of a rough matchup if we don't come out of the gates faster than what we did. Hit a quality early game though, that's for sure. If I put it here, I really just eat the spell sword guy. If I put it here, I eat the leaf lurker.
If I
think we put it here.
The hist will reclaim me.
Ew. Well, that probably sealed it too. That was icky for us.
The forest is my cloak.
Alright. That at least sets up potential to trade on this side. But the biggest problem is again, he's got significantly more resources than us, along with just a much better top end, so...
The hist provides.
I am a child of darkness.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how we come back from this at all.
I do love a good
They
fight.
cannot hope to outwit me.
I'm not sure that we can.
Thorns and claws.
The drain was real. Gotta give it to him. Bat, necklace, and now Night Shadow. All rough. Good early game to slow me down.
Confound you!
Drain to lock it away.
Waters of life. I beg surrender.
Oh, and the shackle. I can't even kill off my kinsman. Well, there's the Jarl we needed. Can't even gain life off of it now, though. Well, I guess for fun.
Dumont, take you!
They cannot hope to outwit me.
I do love a good
Guess for fun we can do that. Yeah, I don't think that we were going to win that unless we came out faster from the gates. What we really needed was a slight health lead and then a really good Soul Rest turn or Jarl turn. So now we go to the mirror, which is very much going to be the same thing, really. You need a strong early game with a good Soul Rest and a good Jarl. I mean, that's a decent early game. So now we need that Soul Rest Jarl stuff, right?
The Night Mother will guide us.
I think we go with Unglim over Mage Slayer, just to get those shuffled in, increase our chances of getting them and going ahead. I don't think the 3 attack is that important. The can't be damaged by actions is probably not important. Rapid Shot's the only one I'm really concerned about.
Easy. For the Black Hand.
Well,
If I fall, the hist will reclaim.
wanted to go ally there, but
Let's heat things up.
fair.
By Stendar's mercy.
Of course I'm on your side.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Alright. even if I hit for 4, I can't do anything about the health lead. He's going to get it either way. I can hit for 4, but he can hit for 6. So I cannot stop a Soul Rest play. So I think that instead, the proper play right now
There are ill winds this day.
Just tell me who needs bludgeoning.
I think the proper play right now is to do that. Like, Leaf Lurker obviously sucks. Oh, as does Cliff Racer. Alright, so we can do 11, which would give us Soul Rest into Jarl. Whereas if we make trades, I'm not sure we ever wrestle it back.
The forest is ours.
You will die, Shakeskin.
Feel my wrath.
I bring reinforcements.
Die, turns.
Also by going face, that helps for the potential burn and pillage next turn. Which might seal it. Because we can burn and pillage followed by Tazcad.
Didn't see this coming, eh?
I bring reinforcements. Chaos.
Ride them down.
Feel my wrath.
Alright, and then we just have... We have play mistakes.
Defeated.
We technically could have, I think, potioned there, right? No, we only could have went to 7. Tazcad is next turn, okay.